Hello. Hello, Mike B. Hello, Karen.
Hello.
Hello. Alright, so this live stream won't be as long because I charged my phone and yeah, it was like only 40 some odd percent or something. I don't know, but anyways, it won't be as long. So we're gonna investigate the kitchen. We're gonna investigate some of this, a hallway and a little bit into the, I guess you'd just call it the laundry room. So we'll wait just a little bit here, let people start popping in. I'm gonna turn this light off. I thought I turned that light off in there. Maybe I'll get touched in the head again. Yeah, I
No,
went
you
to
didn't turn it off.
went to go fire up the camera. Something touched the top of my head.
Yeah, you got distracted and didn't turn it off, the light.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was the camera. Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
every little noise.
Okay. Let's see. Wonder why this is not recording very loud. Whatever. All right. So that is recording. Everything is recording. There we go. All right. Yay! I got a digital recorder over there. That's been going. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, everyone else. I'm gonna shut this light off. And I'm gonna tell you guys a creepy story. All right. So,
Is that a reason that one's doing that? That's the fridge.
right, but why is it doing that?
I don't know. There's some kind of light interference.
I'm not
But
really
is
sure.
it maybe this reflection?
I'm not really sure.
Is it still doing it?
I wonder if it's the phone.
No.
Let me see. Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure. We look like we were in a disco. Strobe light fun.
Yeah, it's the phone.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll show you guys. This doorway here, first off. So I just went down this hall and it felt like something touched the top of my head. I didn't freak out or anything like that. It's like, hey, something touched my head. But that's not the creepy part. The door here, we've had that shut twice when I was here. Not this time. It hasn't shut. Only because I have a camera aimed at it, so it's not going to shut. Once I remove the camera at some point, it'll shut, I'm sure. So, not going to give a lot of details, again, because we have that documentary and that will be explained in the documentary, but something bad happened in here. I'll tell you guys a little bit of it, but yeah, something bad happened to an investigator here. And I'll say they kind of asked for it.
Yeah.
So something happened. They got the person out of the house. I know Michael has the footage. Anyhow, the kitchen door here, Michael said, and he has it on video. I don't know if it's going to be in our documentary or just his. I'm not sure. But anyhow, there was something just banging on this door. And banging on it and banging on it. I don't think that it wanted to go into the living room. I think it was just fucking with them.
Mm-hmm.
But Mike had said that he could hear this thing just throwing stuff all over the kitchen. I'll show you kind of like what's in the kitchen. Like throwing shit all over the kitchen. There's that. Then Sherry, she got some things in here too that she didn't like. These cabinets, they say open on their own. I know Matt and we noticed that some of the cabinets were kind of propped open, but the thing is I don't know, like, I'm looking at the cabinets now and some of them are kind of open. And they just stay open. Like this cabinet up here, there's another one over here. These are also the cabinets. If you guys had seen Paranormal Lockdown, they said that there's a fluid or whatever that runs down these. I'm going to turn this light back on.
You can see water stains.
Yeah, you can see the water stains. Now, I can't tell you if that was paranormal or what was going on. I mean, if we, oh, sorry, babe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't look like any kind of water damage or anything like that. The ceiling tiles over here look fine. Obviously, there was water damage over here. But Katrina went and licked the substance. She literally took her finger and wiped it and went, It's like, oh, it's water. So maybe it is water.
I'm not licking water from these cabinets.
No. So
That's
I don't.
health
Again,
code
guys,
violation.
I'm being honest. I don't know if that was paranormal. All I know is what the claims are, and there's no way, to be honest, that I can debunk it unless we actually see it happening. There's nothing we can do about it.
And you know, I know I can't say too much about last night, but when you say something messing with you and it sounds like you're throwing things around when you went to sleep, that's some of what I was hearing. And I don't know where it was
Right.
coming from, but I was expecting you to come back in this morning and say there's shit all over the place because I was hearing some things.
Everything was fine. So,
Yeah.
all right, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get this investigation going. I don't know how
All
much
right.
I have left on that phone. So, we
Yeah.
might as well go ahead into an EVP session.
And Brian's back in chat says don't be a cabinet licker. Alright, I can't keep up with chat, so if we missed you,
Berries,
missed you, sorry.
berries. That was that camera down there. Alright, so I'm gonna put this up on the fridge so they can see us a little better. It's still
Sure.
creepy.
Right.
Yeah, alright, so here we go. Joe, Dawn, kitchen, Monroe House, obviously. Alright, so run the kitchen. I've heard stories about something that happened regarding Debbie. Debbie's been here a few times. She was here with us. You actually, oh wait, I can't say. Anyhow, you know what you did. Who are you? Where do you dwell? I didn't know if you had a question or not.
Oh, sorry.
Joe, Don. Kitchen, house, obviously. Alright, so, in the kitchen, I've heard stories of something that happened regarding Debbie. Debbie's been here a few times. She was here with us. You actually. Alright, whatever, Joe. Anyhow, you know what you did. Who are you? Where do you dwell?
Why is it so loud, that background noise?
It's
I
the
know
fridge.
The fridge, but
Yeah,
man,
yeah, that's what I'm saying about
it hurts your
with
ears.
digital.
What now? I looked away.
That jingled.
Yeah.
You're in the way.
Of course.
It literally looked like something fucking peeked through that, and that other camera, I know, did not pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
But it looked like something fucking peeked through. I'm gonna move this digital recorder.
Only problem is if I don't stand here, this is gonna fall.
I may have been seeing shit, but it looked like something peeked through, and it was taller than me. Did I just see you? Are you down that hallway in that room by the basement? Or the blue room?
Now it's behind us, tapping. This is classic. Classic move of what it's going to do.
Did I just see you?
that room by the basement or the room?
No, it's behind us.
Well, pick it up on here. Is that tapping?
No, it's behind us. No, it's behind us. Tapping.
You playing a game with us here? Because it seems like what you kind of just do best is play games. Why is this not? Sorry, guys. Are we a threat to you?
Have we worn out our welcome here?
Sorry, guys. Are we a threat to you?
Have we worn out our welcome here?
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I did see something or not. I mean, like, it could have been just my eyes. But you know, we did hear something down that way.
Yeah, but we have had times where we felt like something was peeking through. Same thing when you guys were here filming before. And Chad picked up on that. And then I had my own experience, you know where, so.
Alright, I'm gonna try this, the SB7, just see what the hell happens, and, it's not loud. Why are you not being loud? I don't know, it's not being loud. Alright. What is my name? Who are you?
Where are you? Why do you keep hiding from us?
Where did you come from? It's more annoying than anything else. Doing, I don't know, we can do some more EVP sessions. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what, I did forget, in that room, actually, now that I remember. This thing hasn't gone off at all. It might go off in here because, yep. Well, it did go off,
Yeah, I saw it.
but, set it off. Get that outlet. Alright. The fridge is definitely gonna set it off. I wonder if I can keep it here. No, I gotta keep it away from us. Fuck it. Alright, so I got that device on the floor. I know you can set it off. You probably won't though, because, you know, apparently, probably because either you don't want to be bothered by us, or maybe you're just intimidated by us. Hell if I know, I don't know. Anyways, we know you're here. So, make that device go off. Make it go off.
That's me.
Nah, won't do it.
Why do you keep pretending to be something you're not? Why? not going to manipulate any of us. So you might as well stop pretending. We've been here long enough. Don't need any more games. It's old. It's getting old.
So you pick and choose. You pick on the vulnerable, who you deem weak. Hey again, everyone. I mean, come on. You know, you went after Deb. Behind us. You can make all the noise you want. We're not chasing you. We're not playing the cat mouse game. We're not doing that. That's childish.
Here's it again.
Huh?
Here again.
I didn't hear it that time. No, I mean, I realize, you know, I know what you are, and I know you're a big badass, and you can toss me around like I was a frickin' rag doll. But here I am. Puny human. Yeah, I mean, you know, you could certainly cause major damage to me, that's for sure. But again, here I am, just like waiting for you to do something. Check this camera.
If you are hearing that noise, it's the cabinet when you walk a certain spot in the kitchen. They move along with you, make some noise.
There's no more space on this card.
And finally that kicked off.
It'll turn back on in like 20 seconds. That sounds awful. Did Leon give you something to think about? The fridge is driving me nuts. sure the chat's like, Jesus, get us away from this thing.
Sorry, it's a place full of noises.
No, I can't unplug the fridge. It's not our place. I mean, you can't do that. Check my bag.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. And where?
Lower, like by my jeans.
Looking. Which side?
Well, if you're asking me which side, there's
Yeah.
nothing there.
Not see anything. We just make sure. Not see anything.
I'll never say, or I'll never answer what side, because
That's true. Because
Making
then
sure.
I'm digging to find it on that side. Okay.
Let's see. No, I just felt like this kind of sting on my back. I was just making sure.
You're awful quiet.
Yeah. But you like to cause these smells, that's for sure, because that's what's happened earlier. For those who don't know, real quick, we were getting different smells. It smelled like cigarette smoke. But it was kind of weird. It was a little different. But it literally smelled like somebody like lit a cigarette up in the living room. And I've never smelled that here before. Mm-hmm. And then there was, while we were investigating yesterday, it literally smelled like maple syrup. Which was weird. Again, that's something that I've never experienced. Well, that smell, anyways. And then.
And here the coffee.
Yep, we at a certain threshold through the door, both doors, there was the smell of coffee. It was kind of weird.
And it was way after I had coffee in the morning, and this was late afternoon.
Yeah.
So, and we even walked over to the coffee maker, and you had to put your nose practically in it to smell it. And then downstairs also yesterday, when we went down there, you all, and I don't remember if it was you or Brian and Leon, it smelled like a candy apple smell. Like sweet smell and stuff.
What's that? Oh, okay. Awesome.
And then the baby diaper smell. What I said was like baby diaper smell for a little bit.
Yeah, it smelled like, it smelled like almost like sewage or something like that to me, going up the stairs. It was really weird because it's very concentrated in that area. Barry goes, thank you. I appreciate it, Daniel. I really, really do appreciate it. Damn. Oh, the fridge needs to stop making that noise. Well, I mean, you told Sherry that, you were a legion. So, okay. Well, my opinion is right now it's had enough. Like, it's like, whatever, I'm not gonna bother with you people.
Next.
Yeah. Bring in the next person.
Bring in the real investigator.
Yeah, bring in the real investigators.
You brought a demonologist. What they do?
Yeah, yeah. Bring me those
I survived that.
YouTubers.
They believe me. Yeah.
They make me feel like I'm powerful and special. I mean, you know, come on, guy, you know, make some noise, knock on something. I have no idea why I'm talking to you like that, because you'll whoop my ass.
There's also something, and I mean, I really did think about this, just out of nowhere, I remembered something. That when Leon came in, as much of the prayers and protection and what he did at the end for us, we could have something around us that is keeping it from, like, keeping its distance.
Maybe. I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna ask about that. Because he did ask for protection around us. And everything that we've been experiencing.
Today has not been.
I mean, the only thing is that, like, you know, we're talking about with like those smells, and that's kind of like, you know, the whole shark circling its prey kind of thing. But nothing has, you know, really happened other than these sounds, and they're always away from us. But then again, that is kind of like a normal thing that happens. So you do bring up a good point, and that very well could be it. I've had a lot of people tell me one of the reasons why I probably don't experience a lot of things is that there's something heavily protecting me.
And I also know from my injury, I've had so many people praying for me this month of protecting me, not knowing I'm going to be here, obviously, but
Right.
I've had so many people that are still keeping me in their prayers that I feel like I have something around me. Because think about yesterday, vulnerable and weak, not my normal.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I might have felt a little uncomfortable here and there, but did anything horrible happen to me? No.
No.
And they know they have limits. They might want to not have those limits, but I really have this strong feeling that it can't toy with us as much as we are trying to be able to document.
And that might be, I don't know. I mean, who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll hit record and we'll see what happens. Leon prayed for protection for not only him and Brian, but also for Dawn and I. Is the reason why you're not really interacting with us in any way, shape, or form is because we are protected? Do you want to harm us?
Did I see you yesterday as we described, and you were only that shadow to me.
I messed up.
Leon prayed for protection for not only him and Brian, but also for Dawn and I. Is the reason why you're not really interacting with us in any way, shape, or form is because we are protected? Do you want to harm us?
Did I see you yesterday, as we described, and you were only that shadow to me?
Oh, yeah, this time. Nothing.
Yeah, I just have that theory sometimes because I just kept thinking, you know, I've been preyed on heavily since my injury, and then with Leon yesterday, the closing out, what he said, which you know we're not sharing here, but right now, but I really feel like being messed with a little, not as extreme as I expected after what I heard late last night, which we still don't know if we captured that, but yeah, I probably feel more comfortable than I should here, especially as a female.
Yeah, and I feel comfortable. I'm gonna go grab this camera.
Okay.
And this is the part where it's gonna tear me now. As long as we get it on video. So. Honestly, I think we should probably just call it a night because it's just nothing that we've been able to do here is working, and all we're getting are sounds in the distance, and we have no idea what they are. We don't know. I can't debunk something if I don't. If I don't really know where it's coming from, because it could be anything and everything. So let's go ahead here. Stop recording. We'll continue the live a little bit longer though. Let me see. Stop this. Go ahead. Come on.
Pin a rose on it, Joe. Or unpin.
Alright. So let's go out here. Let me shut this off.
Crow's on, but we're It won't be on too much longer, I guess.
Yeah, we're not gonna be on for too much longer. It is absolutely like flatlined. Like again, we're getting a few sounds here and there from the distance, but shit, I don't know. This is our last night here, but I will say there are things that you guys didn't see that happened that were like, holy shit.
Yeah.
See if I can catch that moon behind us. There we go. That I can't wait to review that. That'll be interesting. And again, the members they'll get all the unedited spiciness.
Yeah. Yesterday, I mean, we've all had our experiences, personal, documented. Interesting place for sure.
Yeah,
Mark it off my bucket list.
I'm glad I thought of bringing Leon.
Yeah,
It's like
that was a game changer for sure. Oh yeah, bring the camera down for the shorties.
Crow, how you doing over there? You guys get hit pretty hard, or you all good? Let's see.
That's good to hear.
That's awesome. Okay, cool. You all lucked out. So, it'll be a long time before I come back here. Not that I have anything against the place, but I've been here so many times, and I know what's going on. That's what I normally get. Daniel, that's what I would normally get. I actually do I do the tubes and tobacco normally, but when I'm on the road, it's usually L&Ms. This time around, though, I went with Marlboros because they were actually cheaper, which is weird. Cigarettes up here are ridiculously expensive. They're like $4 or $5 more a pack up here than they are in Tennessee. But anyhow, let's not talk about cigarettes. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this is it. This is what it's really like. It isn't like some action-packed craziness. It really isn't.
Yeah, sure. No, it actually was pretty active.
He was pretty active yesterday, yeah. Like everything, like for me, anyways, with my gear, my equipment, shit like that, everything was fine. As soon as he walked in the house, that was it.
Energy was different. I really was expecting today to be horrific, just based on pissing something off.
Crow, I did send in group chat video, but with audio of something that was captured. And I don't know if you heard it or not, but that was pretty wild. And it was captured a lot better on my recorders. Dawn wanted to review real quick what she got on her phone.
Yeah, it wasn't as good. But I heard 2 instances before what everyone else reacted to. I heard with my own ears twice something, but I wasn't speaking up because I was like, wait a minute, no one's reacting to this. Am I going crazy? And then they heard something along with me.
Hope you get to investigate the glass store.
I'm freezing out here.
I don't think
I know you think it feels good, but
No, it feels
freezing.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a chill to it, but
I need my electric blanket out here. Oh, bells.
There it is.
Must be 1 a.m. Yep, 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
For whom the bell tolls.
Yep. So, as I go over evidence with my members, you guys, like I said, you guys will get a good chunk of what was captured here. There's a couple of things I'm going to leave out for the documentary, but when we review for members, um, you guys will just hear it and see. So, but I wanted to investigate with a demonologist, and I was like, Leon would be perfect. And it was great. He came out here. You know, we let him do his thing. You know, we don't, like, there are certain things that I just don't use, right? Like, certain equipment, stuff like that, because I'm like, whatever. But at the same time, when you're working with somebody, everybody has to meet in the middle. And you have to let people do things the way that, you know, is comfortable and familiar with them. And a lot of times it works out great. It really does.
And I'm appreciative too that everybody's respectful of me yesterday. You know, just due to my circumstances and making sure I felt comfortable before they moved forward instead of just doing it. Because I know he was holding back some.
Yeah. Let's go in. I know you're cold.
My teeth are kind of start trying.
I'll just, let me see here. We can sit on the couch. I'm going to try to plug this in just for a little bit, because I know we're going to be ending this soon. So, I at least want to make sure that I got enough juice. All right. And let me see here. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to close this for a hot minute. Let me log into, or not log in, let me get into my channel here so I can see everything that's going on. So I can at least interact better with you guys. Alright, there we go. There I am. Hey, look, it's an ad. I'm such an asshole. Alright, so hopefully you guys be able to hear me. I'm going to look at chat here. So Bro. I don't know if you guys have any questions or anything like that, you know, throw them out there in chat. We're not going to be live for too much longer. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm burned out. Geez.
Seductive pose on the couch. What would that be for you?
Are you gonna paint me like a French girl? Or draw? Cheryl, Dawn, was you worried about going there? That's what they asked, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. For, I mean, obvious reasons, I was worried about being here for a long stay, but then even during, because, you know, Joe let me know that females don't always seem welcome, you're not going to feel comfortable, and I really feel like what I said in there is a logical explanation. Don't know if it's accurate, but
well, you mean you were uncomfortable for a little while there, and then
yesterday.
Yeah. And I said, I'm like, you're not gonna feel comfortable. I didn't mean the whole stay. It just meant, at some point, I should have clarified that. But I'm me and I'm dumb and I don't do that. Did you guys sleep all right? Oh, I can sleep through a nuclear war. Dawn had a hard time sleeping, but also, hopefully we captured it, but Dawn said she was hearing all kinds of banging and stuff, like almost like something was having a fit, but nothing was out of place. Everything was fine, but see, I have investigated places where it sounds like somebody's moving freaking furniture and like tearing up a place, and then you check it out, and nothing's going on. In fact, we lived in a townhouse, and some of those townhouses were haunted, and it was us and neighbors and stuff like that. We were outside talking, and all of a sudden, it sounded like furniture was being moved in our room, in our where we were at outside. Our room was like right there. Just got to look up, and you can see the window of the bedroom. Like, what the hell's going on in there? Thinking, my son doing something up there, but the light was off. So I go inside to go check it out. My son, he was waist deep in the refrigerator, looking for food. I don't know why, but like that boy could eat anyways. And then, well, he wasn't starving to death, but that was one of the weird signs that something was going on with him. But anyhow, my daughter, she was downstairs. I went upstairs, checked all the rooms, and there nothing, nada. So let me see.
I will say also too, I got the pleasure of getting to wear Leon's ordained crucifix when we were going to get into some stuff. And I just, requested something for protection. So I got to wear what he was wearing. And, that whole experience was a first for me. I never would have dreamed that was going to happen.
The name of the demonologist, his name is Leon Wilkins. I can't even pronounce his last name. His name is Leon. And I met Leon a couple of years ago at an event. And him and I, we didn't know each other. I had no idea who he was. He didn't know who the hell I was. And we sat down over at Miranda Ghost Biker's table, and we just started talking, and we actually had like a really cool, intelligent, deep conversation about paranormal stuff and demonology and things like that. I gotta take my shoes off. Oh my god. And it was a great conversation. He's a good dude. Sorry about that. I didn't know they were that far over. So, yeah, and I've always wanted to investigate with him and, do whatever with him. Not to give too much away, but, Matt and I, we were talking about a documentary After Evil Unearthed and having a demonologist like Leon involved. And we came here, we filmed for the documentary. I came back here to film for YouTube content, but also get some extra stuff for the documentary. And I'm like, I'm going to invite Leon. This would be perfect. So, boom. That's what happened. So he'll end up being in the documentary for sure with that shit that happened in the basement. So I'm glad I didn't live stream that because again, I said this earlier. You know, a lot of us we work our asses off, we grind. When we investigate, we put a lot into location. Maybe not every location, but certain locations. You know, we do put a lot of work into it. You know, in this place, you know, we have, you know, there's been a bunch of people who put a lot of work into this. Mike, Denny, you know, Matt, and Justin Brown has put some work into it as well. I have. So, I mean, is this basically this next documentary? It's going to be 10 years worth of investigating this place that's going to go in the documentary, and I don't want some shithead because it does happen. I don't want some shithead going, oh, that's what's going on there. Well, I'm gonna run over there and I'm gonna do my stuff, and then boom, they're taking credit for somebody else's grind, and that pisses me off. So I'm not gonna. There's things that are just gonna be left out of my stuff and saved for the documentary. Let's see. You know, Crow, you can have my belly button anytime.
Oh gosh.
Let's see. Oh, there's Tanya. I didn't say hi to Tanya. There's a lot of people I didn't say hi to. Hi, Black Cat. Maisie. Let's see. Leon was trained by, Jesus, I already forgot the dude's name, but he was trained by Ed. He was trained by Ed and Lorraine Warren. A lot of people who are demonologists have been trained by others who were trained by Ed and Lorraine Warren, and I know Ed and Lorraine Warren. You know, I know how a lot of people feel about them, you know, and that's fine. But I have respect for Ed and Lorraine Warren because they did put the paranormal in the spotlight. And that I can definitely appreciate. Is this your last night there, Joe and Dawn? Yeah. This is it. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, Leon, you know, he's not one of those people who, like, super advertises himself or anything like that, Daniel. Um, he's pretty humble and down to earth. He does do paracons. He does things like that. He'll do speaking engagements for paracons, things like that. But overall, he just, you know, he's not like running around going, oh, look at me, look what I do.
You didn't have to pay him to be here.
No, he was just like, poof, I'm here.
And he wants to come back.
Yeah, he does. He wants to come back. Or at least investigate again with me, which is cool. I must have done something right. But I'm like, I don't know, I'm kind of weird when I investigate. Like, there are times, like, most of the time, you know, I'm very, like, you know, mellow and considerate and very, respectful, but then there are other times where I'm not, but it also depends on the nature of what's haunting the location. And like sometimes I just like to push. Normally, doing a demonic case, I'm like, tread lightly. And and I'll even like tell Matt, like, you don't provoke this thing, don't do that, don't do it. And I don't know, sometimes I do, but I don't like, I push, just like a little push. I'm not taking a chair to its back and beating it down, kind of thing.
He closed it out with, you don't have permission to do certain things. I've been prayed over so much, I really feel like, it just hit me in there, like, yeah, it makes no sense to not toy with these people if you want. Just my thoughts.
So again, it just depends on what you believe, but demonic entities, they know everything. And they know who's gonna be coming and going and things like that. It already knew that we weren't gonna get rid of it. We do not have permission to get rid of it. So it's here. Now, this is a huge if that demonic entity is actually stuck here, I kind of, and to a certain point, feel bad for it. Because again, there was a tenant that was here that did all kinds of stuff, and that's how this thing got in. It was invited, so not like it has this right to be here. So if it's here and it doesn't want to be here, and it's stuck here, that would suck. I'd be pissed.
Yeah, some rooms don't have air conditioning.
Right.
It's not decorated like
It's like
how it might want.
I'm burned out of this place. The demon's like, oh, really? Please.
Only one bathroom and you
Yeah.
have to go upstairs.
Yeah.
I know.
You're burnt out of this place. I've been here for but please go ahead and complain. And that does, that kind of thing, again, it's all belief. So I'm not stating any facts here, guys. It's all belief. Yeah, sometimes demonic entities can be stuck in a place. Of course, they can manifest elsewhere. But yeah, that would suck.
I remember what Leon said about the manifesting someone else too.
Oh yeah, Brian. He asked that question about, is it possible, for this thing to be in, multiple places? And the answer is yes, but it can also, there are other things it can do as well.
I think he said the other places would be like temporary.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be.
It would be temporary. And see, like, there are some locations that I've gone to where I have unknowingly, like, didn't realize that there was something not good there. Well, something demonic. And it ends up coming home with me. But it's usually things like that are temporary. Like, it's there, and it's like, hey, we're gonna hide in the shadows, and, kind of freak you out from time to time, and it usually goes away, like, within a week. But if it has some sort of intentions, or was granted permission or told to stick around a hell of a lot longer and terrorize, then that's what it will do. But again, I'm not stating any facts here. Let's see. could a demon be stuck anywhere? Daniel, you're pretty versed in a lot of paranormal stuff. Um, so goddamn train, man. So again, pure belief. We'll dive a little bit into some demonology stuff here. Again, pure belief. I'm not stating facts. Okay. So people wonder why individuals end up getting possessed. Um, Either that invitation was put out there in some way, shape, or form, like on accident or something, or God, because even God, He still has control over those fallen angels. And when He gives an order, when He says jump, they're like, how high? Because they have to. And a lot of times it is like demonic entities don't want to possess a human being or be caught up in like a place like this. They don't want to, but they don't have a choice. They're basically forced to do it. And a demonic entity cannot leave until God's like, you gotta go. You're done. Out. But that's if you leave. And that's kind of like that. That's like, that's scratching the surface on that explanation. But a lot of times, it happens because God's like, you have to do it. And you can't leave until I tell you. I don't know why that is. I really don't. Maybe it's something that a person just has to go through for a lesson, perhaps, or maybe it really doesn't have anything to do with that person, but rather maybe somebody else that is involved with that person in some way, shape, or form. I again, it's all based on belief. Let me see here. But, if this thing was summoned here, then it's just kind of like stuck here. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Daniel. I'm too tired to have that conversation, to be honest.
Yeah, we were wiped.
Yeah, I'm toast. But
I think what we sacrifice for our time and money and sleep is going to make that documentary even better.
yeah, I think I turned the dial on it.
It was
Well,
not.
not just me. I can't say me. I'm that's bad. I should have said, yeah. I think having the idea of having Leon come out here, and then having Brian, and of course you.
Oh.
Yeah, we cranked that dial. We went past 10. And you guys, like members, you guys will see what we're talking about. And again, I'm not saying like the place freaking blew up and shit was flying all over the place. There was just certain things that happened that may not seem like a big deal to a lot of people, but to investigators, it is like, yes, thank you.
I mean, that's why for me to have some of that belief in what Leon was doing, because again, like you see things differently in Hollywood, and you don't get an everyday opportunity to be around demonologists. I mean, that's just itself was a cool thing.
Right.
But and you all might get to see this part, but Joe was actually outside, and I'm not gonna give it away. I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but I started speaking up about some experience I had that I was keeping to myself because I thought that I was just crazy and seeing things. But Brian and Leon were talking and describing some things that started to hit me like, I think that's what I need to speak up about. And it was a total game changer for the rest of the night of how we approach things. And had I not had that experience, I think we still would have been kind of drawing blanks in so many areas. I don't know.
Right. I mean, we had, when we were here in April, that investigation was awesome. And I had said then, I'm like, you know, I think we got a lot of answers. I think that we, you know, it was a great investigation. And our first night here with Tanya and Dwayne, yeah, it was a little slow at first, but then, you know, mainly the basement, we started getting these some strange EVPs. That stuff will be in my channel. Most, like you think, guys, most of the stuff that was filmed here, it will go onto my channel, but there are certain things that I'm going to leave out. And what I'll do though is I will lead up to that stuff, but I'm going to make sure that certain things. I'm trying to be careful about how I say this. Are left out. I heard that over there.
It's not good enough.
No.
We're tired.
Yeah, I want to make sure that they're, you know, I'll explain why that stuff isn't in there. But yeah, it was wild. Let me look at the chat here real quick.
Oh, that I was trying to make a point and I totally forgot when I was talking about
Because I fucking cut you off.
No. I had the experience I'm talking about was with Tanya and Dwayne and you down the basement that I didn't speak up about. But then when we were up here talking and they were describing some things, instead of me saying, here's what I saw, here's what I think I saw, I asked Leon, was it this or this? And I even formed it as a trick question to see, you know, where he would go with it. And he described exactly what I had in mind and what I thought I saw. And then he showed me a few images of what he thought he saw when he showed up here. And we were on the same page, which was really weird. Because I didn't want to tell him. And then today I pointed out to you the image over there of exactly, and I had not even seen that till today. I know we're confusing them even more because you can't really, we have to kind of keep it on the DL.
Right. Yeah, Daniel, when I can think like much clearly, that we can definitely have, you know, that conversation. I do want to have Leon on as a guest sometime here soon on my channel.
But then he's got to watch what he says.
Yeah, he's got to watch what he says as well.
Sign this disclosure.
Yeah. But the way, and not like I said, not the exact words, the way that it's been explained to me. And like I said, I studied, you know, a lot of things like within demonology and stuff like that. A lot of stuff I have forgotten. And I am not a demonologist. That's for damn sure. But he explained it as Brian had said, can these things, you know, be in one place and another place at the same time? And said something to the effect of, well, they can manifest themselves. And
But it's temporary.
Yeah, but it's temporary.
Can't physically be in those places
Right.
all the time.
Right.
Multiple places.
Right. Yeah, it was something like that. And as far as my belief goes with it, I don't know. But then again, my experience with that darker side of the paranormal, I think, for the most part, it seems correct, I guess, to a certain point. I don't know. And all I know is I'm tired.
And I can tell you are drifting.
Um,
This was like the Joe that came back from filming the documentary and was rambling. Very tired.
Thank you, Black Cat. I appreciate you saying that. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Daniel. Oh. Oh, those are cats.
Jeez Louise, scared
Well, I
the
was like,
crap out of me.
what?
A cat and probably another cat out there.
Yeah, they're fighting. Yep. Yeah. I was like, wait, did I seriously just hear that?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought I heard something in the kitchen.
I didn't hear anything.
Well, we were talking and laughing. Okay. Maybe it's just me.
Damn cats. Well, it woke me up for a second.
Urbex says we need to get a pet.
Yeah, I should probably go ahead here and probably end this, because, yeah, I'm out of it, too. I'm, like, done. Dead.
Yeah, beyond that.
The end. Yeah. So, alright, guys, yeah, I'm gonna, somehow get off this couch. Set this over here, because I'll end up knocking it over. Oh my god, this couch is 100% uncomfortable, and it's hurt my back. Yeah, guys. Oh, anyhow, yeah, I'm gonna end it. Yeah, don't try.
I'll lift you up.
You're gonna need a crane. Yeah, you're gonna need a crane to lift my ass out of here. Oh god. Worst couch ever. My back. Alright, so yeah. Guys, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the support, dude. I said dude. Guys,
Dude.
ladies, I'm tired. Yeah, seriously, thanks for the support. And hey, we hit over 4K, guys, and that's awesome. Anything else? I'll be home sometime tomorrow. It's going to take me a couple of days to get a few things together. To start reviewing for them with the members. When I'll talk to Leon, maybe he can do it this weekend. Live stream and kind of talk about a little bit of what went on. But yeah, all right. Here comes the awkward of the ending of the the stream here. All right, guys. Again, thank you guys.
Thanks.
Appreciate the support, I really do, and I love you all. And here comes that really awkward ending.